because I was this dyslexic ADD kid, nervous as hell. I almost vomited on the driveway up to GOT because I was coming in with all these brilliant 75 entrepreneurs, and I'm like, I don't belong here.
So this is a podcast about learning.
Yes.
Tell me about the key learnings of you and your team to be able to set the business the way you set it, so you could really travel the world, enjoy your family and all that, and still have a business that has significant impact around the world.
Yeah. Well, I guess one of the key things for me is when I joined Birthing of Giants and then became GOT, Gathering of Titans, was Vern Harnish, our facilitator at the time. I think it was my very first session. He asked all of us in the room, because I was this dyslexic ADD kid, nervous as hell. I almost vomited on the driveway up to GOT because I was coming in with all these brilliant 75 entrepreneurs, and I'm like, I don't belong here. I had the, I don't belong here. What is Todd? Todd calls it. I was a total imposter. I didn't belong here, for one. I didn't belong. And number two, Vern asked how many of us in the room had coaches. And I had just hired a coach, Kevin Lawrence. I just hired Kevin. You know Kevin. I just hired Kevin probably 3 months before that. And I kind of put my head down and put my hand up like, okay, I have a coach. Because everybody does, don't they? Everybody does. And I look around, there's only 3 of us in the room at that time that had coaches. I'm like, you're kidding. Like, I came in here as the imposter, and now I'm looking around and I'm the only one that actually has a coach. And that's the number one thing Vern said, is everybody needs a coach. He said everybody needs multiple coaches. He was talking about, Michael Dell at the time, and he was talking about Steve Jobs. He's talking about these guys. He said they all have multiple coaches. I'm like, what the heck is this? So for me, setting up, having my coach for like 18 years, I worked with Kevin for about 18 years. That really set me up, and that really headed me down the path of complete learning with things like the Rockefeller habits, implementing those with our team. At work, that's where I came up with my 1-page plan and then my 1-page life plan. And just continually attending, the Gathering of Titans, so the learning. I think it's really important for all of us, all humans, to be part of, have some kind of a mentor and coach. But number two is to be a part of some kind of a peer group, business group. It could be anything. Because what it'll do is it starts us off. It's the tip of the iceberg. We join one, and next thing you know, we're in another one. And then there's another one. And then that evolves into another one. And my gosh, I've been in so many, and I've been in so many focus groups, which we call forum groups. And where we have lifelong friends, right? Like I have, like yourself and these, we've been together, in EO, I was in a forum group for 18 years, and in GOT here, I've been in probably for 18 years. And I was another one called Tiger 21 for 3 or 4 years. And now I've been in this forum group, and they keep evolving, but it's just the learning. I just can't sit still. You say you bounce all over the world, but it's because there's a new experience. I'm learning Japanese. My wife's Japanese. I've been married for 34 years, and I never spoke Japanese. It's embarrassing. And so now I've been audiobooks, and I'm going to Japan in 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, let's see how this works.
And